If you're looking to develop an abundance mindset, then this video is for you. The abundance mindset is the belief that there are plenty of resources and opportunities available. Creating an abundance mindset starts with choosing to believe that there is more than enough for everyone. And abundance is one of those things that the more you see it in your life, the more it will manifest in your current life and the more you will attract into your future life. I deeply believe that developing an abundance mindset will absolutely transform all areas of your life. Your wealth, how much money you make and how much money you save. Your health, how good you feel in and about your body. And your relationships, how well you connect with others and with yourself. Having an abundance mindset allows you to achieve things that you never thought were possible for you. Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mari. I'm a doctor turned entrepreneur. In this channel, I talk about tools and strategies to help you live a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life by spending your time and energy more intentionally. I recently shared a video on how I saved 100,000 in my 20s. Today I want to share the mindset that allowed me to achieve that result. That is the abundance mindset. I basically went from an immigrant making less than minimum salary in Ireland to a business owner saving over 6 figures and creating financial and location freedom in their lives. So you can only imagine how much work I needed to do to build an abundance mindset. And this is something that I continue to work on because I know that my mindset holds the key to unlocking a higher level of success in my life. I divided this video into 3 parts. In the first part, we are going to explore the difference between the scarcity and the abundance mindsets. In the second part, we will discuss how these different mindsets influence the different areas of life. Finally, in the third part, I'm going to share practical exercises to help you go from a scarcity to an abundance mindset. Before we dive in, I want to share a resource with you. I really wanted to make this video more practical so you could absolutely transform your mindset and create a big change in your life. I created a worksheet that you can download for free using the link in the description below. There you will find more insights and exercises that you can do to really transform your mindset. So make sure to download the worksheet and let's get started. What is the difference between the scarcity and the abundance mindset? Before we talk about the difference between the two mindsets, let's define mindset in the first place. A mindset is a set of attitudes that shape how we interpret and respond to different situations. These attitudes come from our thoughts and feelings, which in turn derive from our beliefs. So why am I saying this? Our mindset shapes our perception of reality. It is about our inner state, about our inner world, how we choose to see things. If mindset is about beliefs, the good news is that you can choose what you believe in. So you can choose between an abundance or a scarcity mindset. Choosing an abundance mindset is about choosing to believe that there is more than enough. Believing that there are plenty of resources and opportunities available for everyone, not only in the now, but also in the future as well. An abundant mindset leads to optimism, generosity, collaboration, and a focus on the long-term success. The scarcity mindset is the belief that the resources and opportunities are limited and they're only available to some people. So a scarcity mindset leads to pessimism, fear, competition, and a focus on short-term gains over long-term success. So hopefully now you can clearly see the difference between these mindsets, and they're like polar opposites where one is about fear and the other one is about faith. There's this quote by Bob Proctor that I absolutely love. It says, "Faith and fear both demand you believe in something you cannot see. You choose." So again, your mindset has nothing to do with objective reality. It is all about your perception of reality. Because if you choose to believe one thing, you will perceive reality in one way. And if you choose to believe a different thing, you will see reality in a different way. It took me a very long time to understand this concept. So all this is based on the psychological concept that you see objective reality through the lenses of your perception, which is made up of all your beliefs. That includes your subconscious and conscious beliefs. Whatever you believe, you will see it in your version of reality. You will see it reflected on your life. I know all this is very abstract and it can be difficult to grasp. That's why I put a lot of information into the worksheet so you can clearly see how the abundance and the scarcity mindset manifest in different feelings, thoughts, and beliefs. In part 2, let's explore how the different mindsets impact the different areas of your life. So I observe a lot the people around me, my family, my friends, colleagues, and clients. These are people who I truly care about and really want to see succeed. One pattern that I frequently observe is this. The people who prosper, they're always focused on making the most of the things that they do have. They feel grateful for having those things, and they take responsibility to making the change happen in their lives. They not only feel grateful for having those things, but they also take responsibility and make a good use of those things to create the results they want in their lives. So they live a life full of optimism and hope that come from having an abundant mindset. On the other hand, the people who struggle, they focus too much on the things that they don't have. They take for granted the things that they do have, and they put the blame on other things and people for their lack of results. So they live a life consumed by pessimism and fear because of their scarcity mindset. This mentality is holding them back, and they want to break to the next level of success and happiness in their lives until they free themselves from these negative limiting beliefs. Now I'll give you some examples on how the abundance and the scarcity mindsets manifest in the different areas of life. Your wealth, health, and relationships. So in the wealth area, let's suppose we have two people who want to start a business. Suppose they have the same amount of resources, they have the same amount of money, the same amount of time, of energy, of knowledge. The person with an abundant mindset will make the most of the resources that they have. They'll invest the money they can invest, they will invest the time they can invest, and they'll use the knowledge that they do have, and they will start small and continue to prosper, receiving more of those resources and make a bigger impact as they go along. A person with a scarce mindset, on the other hand, will be focusing on all the things that they don't have. They will focus on the money they don't have, the time they don't have, the knowledge they don't have. So they will be waiting until they have more time, they will be waiting until they have the right equipment, they'll be waiting for the time they finish that certification, and so on. And they'll never get started, therefore they won't receive more resources. I hope that in this example you can clearly see how having an abundant mindset, focusing on making the most of the things that you have, will allow you to prosper, while having a scarce mindset, focusing on all the things that you don't have, will keep you stuck in the place where you are. So let's consider a health-related example. Let's suppose these two people want to start running. They both have the same amount of time, equipment, and skills. The person with an abundant mindset will start with the shoes that they have, running for as long as they can, dedicating the amount of time they have available, and they will continue to make progress. The person with the scarce mindset will be looking at all the things that they don't have, that maybe they don't have the best running shoes, or they don't have 5 hours available per week to go running, and the fact that they don't have any experience running, and they'll never start. They will blame their lack of progress on their lack of resources. So hopefully you can see how the problem is not the resources available. The problem is the mindset. I think this example might surprise a lot of people, but let's look at how having an abundant or a scarce mindset can affect your relationships. So let's suppose we have two people who are single and want to get in a serious relationship. One person has an abundant mindset and the other person has a scarce mindset. So the person with the abundant mindset, they believe that there are a lot of nice people out there in the world, and they also believe that they have a lot of qualities. While the scarce person believes that there aren't a lot of nice people out there, and they also believe they are not as good as an option as the other people around them. So the abundant person, because they have that confidence, they know all the good qualities they have, they attract people who are nice, who have all great qualities as well. They go on dates, and most of the time they find that people are really nice. On the other hand, a scarce person, they are so focused on all the qualities that they don't have that they attract people who are insecure, people who are not great at relationships, and every time they go on a date and it is a bad person, they're like, you see, I tried. People are just not nice and it's not worth my time because there aren't enough nice people out there in the world and I'll just be alone. So you can clearly see how the abundant person will always make progress in their dating life, while the scarce person will never really make progress. And that really comes down to what they believe about themselves and what they believe about the world. When you have an abundant mindset, you can see all the good qualities you have and you can see all the good things there are out there in the world. And when you have a scarce mindset, you can't see your good qualities and you can't see all the good things out there in the world. Your beliefs are the foundation of your mindset, which basically filters out everything that you see in the world. If you believe there are enough resources out there, that there is enough time, there is enough energy, there is enough money, enough equipment, enough people, whatever it is, when you look at the objective reality, it's gonna go through your filter and you're gonna be able to see it through your perception of reality. If you believe there aren't enough resources out there, it doesn't matter how much there is in objective reality, it is all going to be filtered out by your perception, and in your perception of reality, you're not gonna see them. So I hope that these examples make it very clear to you. Mindset isn't about objective reality, it is about your perception of the objective reality. So now you may ask, how do I go from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset? So the first step is to make a choice. You need to choose what you want to believe. Do you want to believe that there is enough out there, or do you want to believe there isn't enough out there? And this is a choice that you make for yourself. Nobody can make this choice for you. Remember that whatever you decide is true, it will be true for yourself, because you will see more and more evidences of it in your life, and it will manifest in your life, and it will become your truth, your reality. In my opinion, there is no such a thing as a true or a not true belief. Instead, I believe there are positive beliefs, those that empower you, and there are negative beliefs, those that limit you. Essentially, there is what makes you happy and successful and what makes you miserable and unsuccessful. And you may wonder, if it is just as simple as that, why doesn't everyone have an abundance mindset? And that is because if you have a scarcity mindset, maybe because of the past experiences you've had, the people you were around, and so on, it takes a lot of work to go from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And a lot of people just can't be bothered. For those of you who made the decision to create an abundance mindset, I have 5 exercises in the worksheet that you can do to achieve that. So if you're ready to let go of limiting beliefs and embrace positive beliefs, let's get started with these 5 exercises. Exercise number 1 is to list your reasons. Here I want you to list out the reasons why you want to create abundance in your life. The reason for this exercise is because changing your mindset is tough inner work, and if you don't have a strong and compelling enough reason, you won't do it. And my personal reasons for creating abundance in my life are because I not only want to be self-sufficient, but I also want to be able to help others. So I can be independent and make my own choices, but I can also be there for people when they need me, not only financially, but also physically and emotionally as well. And these reasons are going to be different for different people, so reflect a little bit about your own motivations to create abundance in your life. Exercise number 2 is to train your mind to be grateful. Especially if you grew up around people who are always complaining, saying that there aren't enough things out in the world, you will need to train your mind to be able to see all the good things that are out there. The main thing here is that you focus on the good things that you already have. And if it is just one thing that you're grateful for, it doesn't matter, focus on that, because what you focus on grows. If you're focusing on the negative things, on the things that are lacking, that is what you're going to create in your life. That is what you're going to attract. But on the other hand, if you're focusing on the positive things, doesn't matter how little it is, the more of that you will attract to your life and the more it will manifest. Gratitude really helps you focus on the positives, acknowledge it, be happy and grateful for having it. Because it doesn't matter how many things you have, if you're always thinking about what you don't have, you will never be happy. Your gratitude practice doesn't need to be limited to sitting down and writing down the things you are grateful for. You can also practice it as you go about your day. Maybe when you go grocery shopping, you can feel so grateful for all the abundance of options out there, for being able to pay your bill and really feel that gratitude for everything that is around you. And guess what? Feeling grateful and abundant in that moment will attract more of those feelings to your life. Exercise number 3 is to train your mind to see more opportunities. When you have a scarce mindset, you focus too much on the challenges, so this exercise will really help you focus more on the opportunities. Ask yourself, what opportunities are available to me right now that will take me in the direction I want to go in the long term? What are the things that will take you closer to the life that you want to have? What are the courses, the jobs, the experiences, the people that will take me closer to the life I want to create? Ask yourself, what if you had all the resources available to you right now? Time, money, knowledge, people. What would you be doing? These questions will help you understand that everything is possible. And if everything is possible, what would you like to create? I guarantee that there are many opportunities available to you right now that you may not be seeing because you're too focused on the challenges that you are facing. Exercise number 4 is to train your mind to share more. So think about the different ways that you can give more. And here I'm not only talking about money, but also about time, about love, your expertise, your skills, any ways that you can help others. The other day I was talking to a friend and she mentioned to me that while she was on a holiday, there was this girl staying at the same hotel as her, and she noticed that the girl was very sunburned. And she had this sunburn kind of cream that was like too much that she couldn't even take home with her. So she gave it to the other girl and just said, use it as much as you can. And that is an example of how she felt so abundant in after sun cream and shared it with another person. And what happened is that the next day, then the person gave to her a ticket to go have breakfast in a nice buffet. So definitely have a think about ways you can help other people around you, because it will come back your way. I feel like this video is getting a little bit too long, so I'm gonna finish up here. and I'll leave exercise number 5 in the worksheet. And in my opinion, this is the most powerful exercise out of the 5 because it addresses the negative limiting beliefs that are the foundation of the scarcity mindset. If you want to transform your mindset from scarcity to abundance, definitely make sure to download the free worksheet. Thank you for watching until the end. If you want to create more financial freedom in your life, make sure to check out this video where I shared how I saved 6 figures in my 20s. I hope to see you there. Bye!